Have you heard about a gold prospector living deep within the Ozarks? Have you heard about a gold prospector hidden gold in these here parts? Sit right down there, now listen up good. I'm about to tell you all about him, you know I should. He has this wife they call Mama Bird. She is a classifier, the classiest in the woods.
That's some pretty good plates in there, but you're getting it done.
Now GP, he is one of a kind. He hits the creeks and finds shiny all the time. Well, they told him there's no gold to be found in them hills and hollers where he lurks around. They said no gold in Missouri. They told him he was wrong. He simply grinned and kept searching strong. Then suddenly one day in a creek way down south, he pulled back those heavies and shiny sprung out and let out a hooter. He let a cry, he screamed, ooh-wee. Now none can deny he found that shiny where all said he was wrong. Then they all believed him, they knew they was wrong. Now GP and Mama Bird, they strike out all the time. They have discovered that Missouri is fine. Such a hidden gem, places no one even knows. They call them no-tellem, and they are full of gold. They started a channel, a new kind of show, where they have the fun of finding all that gold, sharing it out just as they was told. They believe in kindness, they share the love, they give it away like the love from above.
Look what I found lurking around. Looky here. Who could it be?
Hopper. And wow, I feel like I found home.
Well, home, ain't we, brother?
Oh, hell yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
There's a dang big old snake here. Right down in the water.
Oh, yeah. We got snakes, too. But look at these cobbles.
Oh, look right down there below the bend.
Up there?
Hello, Ken, gentleman prospector. I'm at an undisclosed location, and you know why I'm not disclosing it? Because there might be some good shiny here. So this is Notellemcreek that I'm at. And I'm down here, we was with MS Hopper, and we're down here with Joe Weiss. Hojo from Mo. He's right there. And Mama Bird. And just some Missouri boys having some Missouri fun. And look at these cobbles. And I'm gonna take you in there. We're gonna jump off in this. And we're gonna go for it. And we are right in the middle of the St. Francis mountain range. This is not the foothills where we usually prospect at. This is right in the middle of the mountains. And I'm gonna tell you, this place is magical. You won't hardly believe what you see here. And this is coming off. Now, you can see the island is created there over time, right here. all the main force of the water pushes here, and you can see the bigger cobbles where they've dropped out. And you can see right up there where there's too much water, when it floods, it comes down this other channel. So anytime we're looking at flood gold, this is one of the areas. Now this does not open up into an alluvial. So this isn't an alluvial, but where it coming down like that and then it hits these bigger cobbles, you can see the way that the sands have piled up behind this bigger cobble right here. And this has sat there for a long time, and you can see how it's rounded. Just a huge big boulder there, but these sands have piled up in here. So this right here would be a good place to test for flood gold, if I can lay my equipment down. Now, with that being said, I can just grab a pan and run it down real quick and see if I see any color in it. That's a fast way to do it. Now I want to see if there's any heavies in there. So I got my black sand probe here, and I'm just going to stick it in here and move it around a little bit. And as you can see, it's loaded in there with black sand. See that? Holy wow. So I'm going to take a test pan right here, because as that water comes down, it swirls right here and it's leaving this material, and gold's going to drop out right in this area. Look at that. Look at the black sands. See that? So I'm going to set the camera up right here if I can. If I can do it one time. I'm going to take a scoop. Now where we're at, we are in the national forest, so it's scoop and pan only. We can't use any kind of equipment. We can't use our shovel, nothing like that. It's scoop and pan. But that's okay. I can't set the camera up. Keep wanting to fall on me. So I'm gonna get my probe back clean again. Right here one time. I'm gonna pull the old super sluice off. I'm going to take my wrench shovel from Wrenches Repair and Prospecting that he gave me last year in Maine, and I've been using this thing every chance I get, using it hard, and it's almost impervious. I haven't done anything wrong with it, bad with it. So we're going to get a pretty good sized pan of this here material, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down with it until I fill my pan up. There we go, like that. Let me turn this camera here just a little bit one time. We're going to pan it out. Pretty good sized pan. Stratify, stratify. Everybody likes to stratify. We're getting her down there to the heavies, and I'm seeing a considerable amount of black sand in there. And for Missouri, that is something we don't find that often. Let's pan this back, see if there's any shiny in it. See all them black sands in there, it's loaded. I'm gonna wash this off. See her here? All them that heavies in there. That's all black sand, and it was sticking to that probe. So most of it's magnetic. And we all know that gold rides an iron horse. Haven't seen nothing yet. Still nothing yet. No color so far. No color. Nothing. But that's okay. That's our first prize. That's our first try. That's the spot. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna move on up this a little bit, and we're gonna try a couple new spots up there and see. So I'll bring it back and we'll show you again. All right, I brought you guys back. I'm still digging. Right there's where I dug the first pan, didn't find anything. I started digging over here, right up underneath this right here. I haven't found nothing yet, but I found some indicators in there. I got some really good mineralized quartz, and as I go down, I want to show you this. I just ran into some clay. See that? So that's a layer I definitely want to invest in. Nothing. Nothing. Not a speck. But we got some really pretty material in there. So that's, you know what, that just looks like it should hold gold, but I haven't found a speck. So I'm gonna move on up. Joe's on caller. I don't know if Mama Bird is, but I'm gonna move on up where it narrows up there. We're gonna give that a try. If I find something, I'll bring you back. Having my brother Joe up there, old Joe from Mo, getting it done. He's in a clay layer and he's finding some gold in Missouri. There ain't no gold in Missouri. Making it happen right there. Mama Bird's up there. And look what GP found. I come up just a little further. All these big cobbles dropping out here. I come up just a little further and I found where this big tree in the floods has pushed over. And it's cut the bank out right here and widened out and went around. And you can see where these cobbles have lined up there. And you know, that's essentially creating, you know, a funnel. Well, I'm gonna try right there. Right there. So, let's see what we can do. We'll leave this running here. Start to finish, you know what you get with GP. Ain't none of that cell phone camera. This is all GoPro stuff. None of that cell phone stuff going on here. Start to finish. Alright, we're gonna do it right there. I'm gonna move some of them bigger cobbles out of the way. Got one micro. There's the tiny little crow. Two micros. Alright, we got 2 micros. Woo-wee! I got gold. I got two pieces. Right here. Right here's the first one, guys. Right there. We're gonna put this in a. We'll set that down at one time. We're gonna rinse it into our bucket. I know there's at least 2 pieces of gold in this bucket. Got her in the bucket. We're getting some material gathered up right now. We're gonna dig this. Wanna go a little deeper. We're gonna get down in there. My buddy Joe brought me up here. We're gonna share the gold. All right, guys. I'm gonna keep digging in that spot. I probably didn't go down there 4 inches, and I got 2 little tiny micros out of it. So I want to go down here a little further. I want to get down, dig around some of them cobbles, and that's a lot of work because I'm using that scoop, and it's a lot of work. And I'll bring you guys back when I get down there if I start finding anything better. GB in Missouri, ain't no gold in Missouri. Ain't no gold in Missouri.
Way to go, Joe!
Oh wow, there is a bunch up. That one, hell, about 4 of them look like about that wide.
You want me to move the camera up there?
Man,
Come around here.
yeah, come over here so you can look at it.
Joe, that's amazing. What is that, 1 scoop?
It's about that third of a scoop.
Look
Wow.
at that big
Holy cow.
plate.
Holy cow. Yes, sir.
That's Miss Lisa, fishing goddess.
All right.
I think that's
Lisa
That's
said.
awesome.
Lisa said that's her gold.
That's right, get it right, Joe.
yeah.
That's great, I'm so excited.
Some more in this one. It's right on top of it.
That is 100% black sand. Oh. That's a big old chunky chunk. 2 of them. Pretty.
I think I've seen some right under where I scooped here.
I thought I could see that on the top. That's. I looked in there. I said, "Is that
You
gold?"
said try right there. There's another one. There's one.
Man, that is great. Good job.
Ooh, looks like there's some right there.
Yep, that's gold right there. in
Way
the
to
scoop.
go.
We're on it.
That's great. Congratulations.
So
Thank you. I'm glad you guys could be here with me to do this. I really am.
Well, we are
Oh,
proud to be
man.
here. It's been
Like
so
I said,
cool.
I found some here. It wasn't a lot. It was small, but it definitely has the potential, for better gold.
Do one more here. I don't want to get too carried away.
I hear you.
I want to try to get a little bit off the bottom of this bucket. And take
Yeah.
one more right here.
This stuff does, man. There's so much black sand in it. It will. I know these cells exchange, but
Oh yeah, and that's just it. If
it's
If-
all black sand, though. They're probably competing so
black
hard in
sand,
there.
8-9% specific gravity, and if you get a bigger piece than the gold is going to lose.
Yeah.
So we don't want the cells to fill up in this situation.
I think that's what was happening with me at home when I was, using the cleanup sleeve. It filled so quick. And I watched it. I mean, they were exchanging, but
we don't
I
know
had to
for
turn
sure.
it way down, and it didn't exchange as well that low, but it caught a little more of the micro stuff.
And the
And
best,
we don't know for sure what the black sands are. We're assuming that it's magnetite because it's mostly all magnetic, but it could be, depending on the material it is, it could be something. So the big piece of that I got, I am going to run a specific gravity test on that, and I'm going to find out exactly
What it is.
What it is.
Because, there's a lot of, I'm curious about them.
way to go.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'm curious about those other stones, too, that had that purplish green hue
Yeah.
to them.
We're going to shut this water down.
Oh man, Joe, I'm so happy for you. What a
I'm
great,
happy just for everybody.
that's a great mat right
I'm
there.
glad
That-
you guys could experience it. We could all do it together.
That is
what I was.
That's
gonna
right.
say.
that
Fellowship
is
has been amazing.
Yeah.
Let me
fellowship
turn this
is...
light on one time. And I'm
Oh
gonna
my
pick this
goodness.
camera up and I'm gonna show you guys what we're all so excited about right here. Look at that chunky monkey.
About time I got a flake out of this
That's
place.
awesome. I'm so happy for you. Way to go.
I knew sooner or later we'd
I'm
find
seeing a
something
lot of
little
gold
bit.
in there.
There was tons of micro in them.
Yeah.
In that the indicator. I hope there's a hell of a lot more in that mat. That might be a. Like I said, I'm gonna let you pan that because I can't. I wouldn't be able to see it.
I will absolutely be right proud to pan that for you, brother.
I appreciate it.
How exciting.
It is. It is, man. I'm.
And you are solely responsible for that. You went for it, you thought it was there, and there it is.
And here's the thing.
Well, Ken we was walking, he seen that spot, and we was actually going somewhere else, but that spot called to him, and when he talked to me about it, I'm like, let's go ahead and do it right here.
We was
It
walking
made
through
sense.
there and I just locked the brakes up. And you know how I get that, you know, it's almost like a premonition. And guys, that's how Momo got started, is because we could be walking through someplace and I was like, stop. This is it. It's calling to me. This is my name. And people be like, this don't even look like it holds gold. No. Look, we got to try this right here. And how did you know that? Momo told me. And that's
You
where
know
Momo came
Momo.
from.
Momo knows gold.
Let's go to Joe's bucket.
Man,
What a successful trip. I'm happy about this.
Well, and here's the thing. I know we got a lot of trips planned up. But here's where I'm at on this. And anybody that we have trips planned up with is going to 100% understand this. Where this is at, we're roughly 4.5 hours away from our front door. We don't have to travel far. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place.
it is
It's
magical.
it is magical.
It is.
And the fishing here is amazing.
Yeah.
And the chanterelles
And the
are
best
coming
part
up.
about this
Mushroom,
is Joe's here.
Absolutely. It's been a blast. So awesome to be with good people that just want to have fun and celebrate everybody. I love it.
And Joe and Lisa are those people.
That's right.
I'm gonna loosen this wing nut up. I know the lighting's getting bad on you guys on that GoPro. GoPros really need to come out with some form of lighting system. Joe's excited. He's ready to see what's in his pan.
Yeah.
And Joe's a lot like GP. We're getting up there in age, and it looks clean.
GP,
We don't see as good as we
GP
used
can
to.
see, but he can't hear,
I
so
can't hear
Joe
nothing.
can hear for him.
Yeah, he can see a lot better than me. That's why we make a good team. He can see and I can hear.
There you go.
And this, you guys probably can't see this. That's that big Missouri flake. There's another nice flake. And it right here is absolutely loaded with micros. And it's in the pan now. That big Missouri flake is now in the pan.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna go find it, and it's soon gonna be in my snuff.
It's gonna be in Joe's snuffer in a minute.
Snuffy.
Snuffy. It is not wanting to come out of the mat.
Give it up, Gold. You're coming with
Give it
Joe.
up, Gold. Mama Bird said give it up, Gold. That gold is not wanting to come out of the mat. Joe, look at this.
It piled so much in there, it's stuck.
Oh, wow. That is your...
That's my
I can feel that.
You got a feeler.
dealer.
That is
Yeah.
pretty.
Good job.
Good job, Joe. We're going to turn this speed controller on. Let the Cascade Platinum do its job. Rinse the rest of this off.
What do we call that? Is that redneck ingenuity?
That is prospector ingenuity right there.
Redneck prospectors.
I like it. Redneck prospecting.
Maybe that could be my handle. If
I love it.
There it
Yes.
is.
Redneck prospector.
I love it. That's perfect.
I was going to do priority prospecting, but I always do that redneck.
I like it.
I like it too. A
My-
1,000 thoughts are running through my mind on what your logo could be too right now.
Thousands of them, huh?
Well, it was pretty cool of Miss Lisa, the fishing goddess. She went and got minnows today. She took care of business while we were prospecting, and we're going to do some fishing.
All right, we're gonna take this out of there. And that is so full of black sands, it's not even funny. Turn this camera down one time here. Oh, we never did empty your tellings, Mama
Oh,
Bird.
sorry. Bucket.
We need to empty your tellings.
I got too excited.
That's all black sand.
It is. Crazy.
Yeah, I told you guys that the place was loaded with it.
I'm going to take
More
these
than
up
I've
there.
seen it
All
anywhere
right,
else.
now we can stratify. Stratify. Everybody likes to stratify. Why? Because we stratify. I'm gonna turn this like that so you guys can watch me pan this out.
I'm getting excited.
And it's getting dark, so you definitely want to run everything again
Oh, I will, but
because there's a high probability we could miss some of this.
I'll probably run it several times just to make sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because there's just so much black sand there.
You need the light?
I might. Stratify
it's
back
getting-
down
it's
here.
starting to get creepy.
That help, or am I in the wrong spot?
You're doing good, Mama Bird.
You're there.
See quartz?
It's just like daytime.
My arms feel like jello from all that crickets.
I know.
Trying not to drop the
My
light on
fingers,
GP.
I got these little white places where I don't know if them little pieces of quartz stuck in there, but they're sore. They're tender.
My hands, look at
He
them.
did some bleeding too.
Same. I took the knuckle meat off.
Got a little chunk of quartz in there.
I think that's what it was. Maybe not.
Yeah, it is quartz. Mineralized quartz.
Sweet.
Man, it's just amazing that much black sand.
It's crazy.
That's it. I've never seen that much anywhere in Missouri anyway.
I haven't either. And you know what? We do run into black sands, don't we, Mama Bird?
Oh yeah, we call them impasta sands.
Impasta
Yeah.
sands.
These
and
are. It's just not
but
the same.
never this amount.
Yeah, I mean, I found it in other places, but not near like that.
No.
I mean, and you had to go really deep just to get that.
Yeah.
You know.
That and that's it. You had
you-
to. This was it's surface.
Yeah. Remember,
As you walk,
as you walk, you could see.
you
it.
could see the black sand just roll.
When we went to get minnows, I was behind, or I was in front of him, and he said, "Every step you take, the black sand just boils out."
It does. I seen 2 or 3 places, and you just step on it, and you could see it squishing out.
I felt fancy. I felt like Jason, the Flower Gold Wizard, because I saw strings of black sand.
Oh yeah, I was telling GP about when no, it's been about a month ago when I was here and the water went down. I was doing just like Jason. I was peeling it back with my hand. And there was layers of it in there. Some of them were like 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches thick.
That's great.
You know, I mean, a lot of them was just like an 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch, but I mean, there was some that was just, it's unreal.
This is Prospector's.
Oh, there's
Nice.
another one. Yep. Well, I'm coming back.
What he meant was he's moving.
Yeah, exactly.
What he
I'm moving in with my
meant
daughter.
was
She only lives
GP,
30
when are you
minutes
Mama
from
Bird
here.
coming back? What do you mean coming back, Joe? We never leaving.
We all have our serious faces on, leaning in towards the
I
pan.
know it got quiet there for a minute.
Well, I'm going to tell you
thrilled.
guys right now, I really think where I dug at in them crevices is going to be nutso.
Yeah, you were probably in the better spot where you was at. Them crevices were deeper and there was more material down in there. And you had the tools to get it out of
Yeah,
there.
that
Unlike me. Me and Mama wasn't as prepared as you was,
So,
but
do
next
you
time
remember-
I will be.
Do you remember him telling that story about how I smashed it in that
Oh,
crevice
yes,
where he said, you ain't gonna do no good
you
there.
ain't gonna do no good. He thought you wasn't gonna do no good on this one
See?
either. He just admitted that.
He was being a doubting Thomas. Just because you're wearing a
doubting Tom.
Thomas 907 shirt doesn't mean you can be a doubting Thomas.
Well, Thomas is a very positive guy.
He is. He was awesome.
Thomas is amazing. Look at here. Look at
Oh,
them farriers coming out there. That's pretty gold. I don't care who you are. Look at all that, Joe. What did you do, Joe? What did you do, man?
Thought I seen one up on the side of the pan there.
In the riffle?
No, right there in that fly.
Oh.
I can't tell if that's gold or if that's light black sand, you know, sparkles that silver.
We're gonna have a deer come through.
Jump one.
I didn't jump it, but I seen it.
Neat.
I turned around.
I had
As soon
a-
as I seen
I had
the
a
eyeballs,
doe in
I
it.
just turned around and-
You know where we usually
Oh, look at that on the
park
right.
down there?
Oh, it's loading
I
up.
got down there this
It
morning.
is loading
I
up.
was right in front of them and a doe and a fawn ran right in front of me. Is it loaded?
I don't know. I don't think there's any gold in it.
No.
You should probably just dump it out.
I know. Just
We
there isn't any gold in Missouri.
We can
That's
get
all
rid of
right.
it for you. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, we're here to
okay.
help,
Make
Joe.
it easy. I'm glad I saved all them tailings off of everything
Yeah.
else because I seen it there and it was so small. And I thought, man, I know I blowed a lot of that out of there. Them tailings I got at home, I got like 5 buckets that are
Yes.
5-gallon buckets that is almost, I'd say it's 80 to 90% black sand. You can't hardly pick them up. And
That would
I'll
be
bet-
a
I'll-
perfect opportunity for the Fire Gold Wizard micro
Yeah.
cleanup slope.
yeah. You'd almost have to use one like that to
Oh yeah.
get that.
And that's what it's designed for. It's designed for this kind of material. Oh my
holy
God.
cow. Holy.
Right there on this boy.
Way to go.
Oh God, look at all that right there. I didn't see that at first. I seen that little bit bigger piece and then
Yeah, there's your flake. I see your big flake.
yeah. There's a whole bunch of little brothers and sisters over
Wow.
there next to it.
Great job.
My snuffer bottle's gonna be very happy.
Yes, Snuffy will
Yeah.
be very happy.
Snuffy's gonna be happy, Mega Dog.
I think I'll have another shot of apple pie on that.
You, hey,
Celebrate.
celebrate. Celebrate.
I think I'll probably just watch you guys fish and root you on.
Look at all the micros in here.
Now see, I
They're just peppered in
can't
there.
even see those. That's my
there's
problem.
nothing in there. Give me my snuffer bug.
Yeah. Every now and then when you turn that pan just a certain way, I just get a little
Yeah.
glimpse. I
I've
can
seen
see,
that.
but
Yeah.
my eyes are just too bad. Like I said, I did some and I went ahead and it didn't look like there was nothing there, and I went ahead and tried tapping every, and I got enough of them up when they get a group
Oh, I
of them
can see
together.
it.
Yeah, there's quite a bit in there.
Yeah. Shiny, glistening.
That is,
I am slowly moving it to the center of the pan and all this stuff. That bug won't bite me.
right? Not
Committed
anymore.
suicide.
Oh, sorry, I'm starting to see some. I think that is
Wow.
right.
Yep. Woo-wee.
Yeah, it's running that
That-
full length. We're getting down there to the nitty gritty. This is it, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Do you have any idea where you're going to dig tomorrow?
It sounds to me like we're gonna be back in the crevices tomorrow.
Look at
We
that. Yeah.
Oh man, I can see it hanging out that left side.
Yep.
Really nice. We taking crowbars tomorrow?
We need to.
I've got a couple. They're bigger than that little one I had today. I mean, they're not.
If we can, I need to finish cleaning out that one spot, and if we can get that cleaned out around her and flip that one piece.
We need to get that one piece out of there if it'll come out.
If it'll come out, you know what? If it doesn't, the next time we need to bring a come along with us and a strap.
Winch it right out of there.
Yep.
I think we'll be able to get it out of there. Make it, if not, because these are.
Holy
Oh my
cow.
God!
Can you see that?
That one flip, and I seen all that.
There's
that's a
that
lot
old
of
big
color.
boy laying in there.
That's a lot of damn color.
That's great.
Holy cow! Look, Lisa, get over here and look.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
That is great.
That
Oh,
is really
man.
awesome.
Well done.
That makes me happy. I ain't kidding.
It makes me ecstatic.
I've been hunting for a good spot for a while. I mean, I found it in other places, but and like I told you guys, actually, as a young boy, my grandparents came down here for family picnics. That was because my grandfather used to be a lot of walleye, and he used to fish the walleye, and I remembered that old bridge, and I hadn't been here for years.
Well, we haven't seen your spot yet, but so far, Joe seems to be in the lead. What you think?
Yeah, because he didn't do, but
Oh, I didn't. Well, today I didn't.
That's
I
great.
can't remember if, no, that was from today's dig.
this is today.
Yeah,
this
it
is the
is.
crevice.
Yeah,
Look at all that.
that other bucket from yesterday is
What's
still
the
in
little
the
red
truck.
thing?
That's gold.
The red thing?
Yeah. Yep, that's gold. That's 100% gold. It's still got a lit. That if we put that under our digital microscope, get back up there. If we put that under the digital microscope,
Something yours?
you'd be able to see the
Yeah.
host on there. And I'm almost going to guarantee you that's a quartz and a rhyolite, little piece of quartz and rhyolite host. It's a tiny little species.
That's his snuffer.
Micro species.
I love it.
Beautiful.
And there it is.
I appreciate you panning that out for me too, because it would have took me forever to
There it
do
is.
that. Man, that's a nice little, beautiful.
That's a nice little
Man,
smile.
that is.
Way to go.
Now I'm really, yeah, it starts way over there.
All the way. I'm going to say that is at least 0.12.
Yeah, it's probably less than a quarter gram, but it's a weighable amount.
Who's this?
That's
yours?
Joe's.
That's mine. Yeah.
I just opened it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just put some different water. There was a little bit of stuff in the bottom of it, so I cleaned it out.
Nice.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it. Well, that is amazing. Here you go, Joe.
Thank you, sir.
We got so many snuffers around here.
I appreciate it.
Brother, you nailed it. You nailed it.
I'm happy. You guys happy?
I am thrilled.
That's
I
all.
couldn't be
That's
happier.
Hey,
all.
this is Joe's happy face in the dark.
That's all that matters. We're all happy.
That's right.
And
Celebrating a win.
yeah, I'm gonna celebrate right now.
Get it?
Dun,
Little
dun,
bit
dun,
of
dun,
apple
dun,
pie.
dun, dun. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these tailings, because Joe's gonna run these again at home, probably 500, 700 times.
Yeah, I've got like I said, 5 5-gallon buckets full of black sand, and I know I blow the bunks out. But
I'm gonna look in Joe's bucket too.
you see any more in
They
there?
want to look in Joe's bucket.
I'll bet that one was that little flake
Yeah.
seen on the top.
Yeah. That is awesome, is what that is.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man.